For a long time, I just felt like I couldn't keep up with the dishes, with the house, with the pressure of perfection, with the expectations of motherhood, with my job, literally with everything. But now I know that I wasn't broken. I was overwhelmed, and I was trying to manage way too much. Hi, I'm Caitlin if you're new here. If we haven't met before, I love talking about intentional living and intentional motherhood, and I'm really just living a life that reflects who I am and encouraging you to live a life that reflects you. Now, I used to complain about housework all the time. Everything felt like it was screaming at me for my attention. And like I was always behind and it was all my fault. And I'd scroll through Instagram and Pinterest looking for inspiration. And after that, I would come away feeling uninspired, hating my space, and felt like everything needed to change right now. I had this really harsh and judgmental dialogue in my head about my space in my home. Why does everyone else seem to manage this so much better than me? Why can't I get it all together? Why can't I live this meaningful life? Why does it feel like I'm drowning in everything? And the problem wasn't my motivation. Like, I'm a very motivated person. It was that I had too much to manage. I had too much stuff, too many voices conflicting with my own, and I wasn't tuning into my own intuition and what I wanted from my life. Can you relate to that? Now, I want to talk about when this changed. Everything started changing after I had my daughter. I might get emotional with this because it is so meaningful to me. After my daughter was born, I wanted her to grow up in a space that was calm and peaceful. She has a mother that models and embodies a fully contented woman. She is not frazzled. She is not overwhelmed. She's not frazzled by how. I want her to see me as a calm, contented woman. I want her to grow up in a space that feels calm and soothing, and not live with a mom frazzled by the house or snappy from clutter. And it's because of her that I've made these slow, intentional changes. She is my inspiration for living with simplicity. She also makes me realize that I get to choose how I live. Every decision I make can be for calm. So that's when I made this quiet decision. And this has taken me quite a long time to get here. I'm a very slow moving person, and like I take things so seriously and move along my life with strong intentions. Now, the decision I made is that I am a woman who gets to cook in a clean kitchen. I am a woman who deserves a clean kitchen to cook in. So if I have that simple decision, I've made this decision that I am a woman who gets and deserves a clean kitchen. What does that woman do? This decision was not about hustling around, really about valuing myself. What do I deserve as a woman? A clean kitchen to cook in. So that simply started by doing the dishes after meals, putting them away once I wake up in the morning, figuring out what helps me keep that kitchen clean. Part of it is less dishes. Part of it is just making the decision and having the discipline to do the dishes right away. I don't have a dishwasher. I haven't had a dishwasher for years, so like that is not a part of my routine, my rhythm, anything. It's been literally years since I've had a dishwasher. So now It's a simple discipline. Wash the dishes right away. That means they don't build up over time. I mean, they're mostly clean anyway. It's a simple 2-minute task. I love 2-minute tasks. They're easy and leave your space looking and feeling lighter. Finishing that task right away gave me back my sense of calm. It's just this little thing that's like, yes, you deserve a calm kitchen. Yes, you deserve a calm space to cook in. It's not a productivity hack. It's literally this mindset shift. I am a woman that deserves a clean kitchen to cook in. So now I just don't complain about housework anymore. Not because I magically became good at it, but because I simplified what needed to be done and when I do it. I stopped keeping things for just in case. I don't chase seasonal decor trends anymore. I don't try to make my home look like somebody else's. I focus on what serves us right now, on what supports presence in my life, not perfection. And it really comes back to what I want my kids to remember from their childhood. What was their mom like when they were growing up? Hopefully it's not a frazzled, overwhelmed, overstimulated mom all the time. Hopefully they remember the calm home, the simple disciplines I put in place to make our home and family function beautifully. The bedtime stories, the tucking ins at night, and the I love yous. The meals shared as we gathered around the table. The mornings where we just moved slowly together. So this is what I truly, truly believe. If your home feels hard to keep up with, you don't need to try harder. You just need less to manage. That's why I'm creating something that I like to call the Calm Home Kickstarter. A simple and gentle 7-day guide to help you reset your home and your rhythms and routines in a way that really sticks. It's not quite ready yet, but you can join the waitlist below. And if you want a jump start, I've made a free checklist. 5 things to declutter for a calmer home. That's your starting place. Now, before I go, I want to say this. You are living a beautiful life, even if your home isn't perfectly styled. We live in a world that screams more. More bins, more baskets, more routines. But what we need is to steep like tea, to rest, to let our minds and spaces settle, to savor in the mundane. That's where I feel closest to God, to my kids, to who I'm becoming. You don't have to have your home styled for the internet. You get to create a space that feels safe and steady to live in. Presence will always matter more than perfection. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll talk soon.